As Albert Einstein may or may not have said, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting different results. And how pertinent to the current decision before MPs, whether to bomb ISIS in Syria. Over the last 15 years, since the war on terror began, we have been here before, again and again. Iraq, Afghanistan, Libya. When are we going to learn? Surely this much we know, that no bombs are smart enough to distinguish between terrorists and a civilian population, and that bombs that fall on wedding parties and innocent people's houses act only as a recruiting sergeant for the next generation of terrorists. The thing is, you can't defeat a theological idea with bombs from the sky, still less defeat a violent ideology by pouring in yet more violence on top of it. It just feeds the beast, tit for tat, tit for tat. And that's the problem. The instinct for revenge is always uppermost after events like Paris, and it clouds our judgment. We inevitably, understandably, yes, act out of a raw sense of anger, but that's precisely what ISIS wants us to do. They want our bombs to fall on Raqqa. They want to be able to link us with the blackened corpses of Syrian children, and we absolutely mustn't give them that victory. In the end, the problem is that we have no greater plan for peace in the Middle East, just as we had no plan for the post-war reconstruction of Iraq. And look what happened there. It's one thing to use violence in the furtherance of some greater vision of peace, but simply to play a game of whack-a-mole with ISIS, thrashing out at the place that they last raised their heads, that's not a strategy for peace. That's nothing more than blindly doing something to look active for the cameras. If only we could put as much effort into working out what peace actually looks like. And unless we do that, war can have no aim, no wider moral justification. Forget symbolic gestures of solidarity. Let's say no to the bombing of Syria.